Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Love Street Podcast, episode 6, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
It's just the three of us today, so we're just gonna get straight into it. We don't have oh my god, we do have to talk about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's wedding.
Yeah, that was awesome.
We are starting off strong. We have a fallen soldier, a victim of the poop lettuce pandemic. Kenzie, would you like to recount your experience?
Yeah. So to be clear, I don't know what I got it from. It wasn't lettuce. So maybe that's false advertising.
She's just a liar.
Yeah.
And I don't have IBS because I know like people would be like, because my mom was like, well, do you think do you have food poisoning or maybe you need to get tested or something? I was like, no. I don't know how to like talk about it without being like I shit my brains out.
That's fine.
That's the gospel truth.
Yeah. We only tell the truth on this podcast.
Yeah.
Whether it be about weddings or bowel movements. We only tell the truth.
That's a quote right there.
Or honestly, I think we're just a magazine of tummy problems.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, a magazine of poopers.
No, we all.
Because most of us either have like IBS or lactose intolerance,
Or just shit.
I think one of us.
Or unexplainable, which is arguably the most terrifying.
It's just like ominous.
Yeah, you don't know where, you don't know when.
It's happening though.
Yeah.
But yeah, the poop virus. What an experience. I'm talking about it like it's summer camp.
Yeah. Same difference.
Yeah. I mean, traumatizing like summer camp.
Well, I saw on Instagram like a couple of days. First of all, if there were any other administration in office, we would know exactly where it came from. Just saying.
I was about to get political.
Why do we still not know? We're like almost a month in.
Yeah.
And we still have no idea. I'm getting this close. I really wanted to get Chipotle the other night. And I was like...
I literally was like, I want a chicken Caesar wrap. And I can't have one because I'm
I'm getting to the point of like, how much is it worth just chancing it?
Yeah.
Like, I'm getting really tired of it. My friend, shout out Rachel if you're watching this, I'm going to be in her wedding. And she's getting married in like 3 months. And she was like, I can't eat a fucking salad before my wedding, like, at all.
She might get real skinny if she eats that salad. That's what my thought was. I told Kenzie,
Honestly, you're kind of right.
What if I lose? My friend just had it, and she lost 20 pounds.
So yeah,
I said,
that's nuts. I didn't lose that much.
I said, wait.
20 pounds?
I said, suddenly, I'm going to Chipotle every day.
I'm eating lettuce. And now they're saying garlic powder.
Oh, yeah, garlic
powder.
They got recalled
now they need
this morning.
to recall garlic powder. I'm putting it on my lettuce at this point.
I eat garlic powder on everything.
Yeah, me fucking too.
But my thing is
that's almost to the point where like if you were to tell me it was in mozzarella cheese, I'm not gonna stop eating that.
If they do dairy products, I'm just gonna eat it. Like
I might as well just starve then. You take all the enjoyment and joy out of my life, I might as well just die. Like wither away slowly. Like But I saw on Instagram a couple days after it happened that the government was saying that it was Taco Bell lettuce and it was giving people butt worms.
They're blaming Taco Bell, even though Taco Bell's literally was very vigilant. They immediately took it off.
Butt worms. Also,
butt worms is crazy.
Butt worms. Like, what do you mean?
Butt worms is awesome.
What are you talking about?
That's the title of the podcast.
Butt worms.
Not the butt worms.
Butt worms in my lettuce.
Bro, this is like you guys remember Burger King foot lettuce?
Yes.
Yes.
Number 15.
Taco Bell buttworm lettuce. But yeah, I realized like after I think it was like it's like COVID where I hated being outside of my house until I couldn't leave my house.
Yeah.
And now that I'm not supposed to be eating salad every day, now I want salad every day.
I know.
I miss it.
Like, you don't have to put this in, I don't care. I just started a GLP-1.
Okay.
So
how's that going?
Did you take a shot? No, I was taking after this because I'm scared.
I was going to say, I want to be part of this.
So no, you don't.
Yeah.
So I'm 3 weeks in. I've already lost like 20 pounds, which is
okay.
Great. But I got it because I really had PCOS and it gave me fatty liver disease. So I was like, I have to like do this. So I'm on Wegovy And I'm not hungry. Like, here's the thing. We've been talking about shit. You were so constipated. Like, I am so bloated, looked pregnant, like, hurt to, like, do anything. And I was like, what if I kill myself? Like, the first 2 days, like, food down, was throwing up. And I was like, oh my God, guys, wait.
It starts out with
skinny. But now I have to take my other shot tonight, so we'll see where it goes. But I was just like, I'm supposed to be eating, like, vegetables, low carb, lettuce. I was like, and I'm going to shit myself if I do. But also at the same time, I can't shit. So what if I do?
Yeah. It's like a double-edged sword.
Yeah, I've heard so many mixed reviews of, do you care if we put this in? Do you want me to or no?
I don't care.
Okay. I was just going to say, because I have... I've seen so many different takes from... Obviously, every single GLP-1 is different, and, like, the pill versus the shot, and that's all different. I've seen people either say that you're, like, completely constipated, backed up for, like, the beginning, or that you are, like, not, like, consistently, but suddenly and seriously, like, shitting your brains out.
Literally, the only difference I can see in myself is in my face. It's not as puffy. I feel good, like, overall, but also at the same time, like, the first 3 days of it are so awful that I'm literally in my bed and I'm like, my stomach hurts so bad. I was texting Kenzie the first couple days. I was like, I can only keep water in me. And I'm drinking liquid IVs, like, and trying to do protein shakes.
Yeah. That's
skinny.
Yeah, I was on Ozempic, which I know that's not the same thing as what she's taking. What are you taking, Wegovy? I took Ozempic for a while, not for weight loss, for blood sugar. It was really expensive because now all the schools are taking it.
Well, because now, like, everyone and their mother is using Ozempic. They're like, for aesthetics, they're like, let's just jack up the price. Guys, we forget that it was originally for blood sugar.
Really, it's for diabetics. And, like, you know how expensive insulin is. Like, that's why I stopped taking it. But it did the same thing to me. And my doctor was like, you got to build up a tolerance. I was like,
it'll take months.
I was like, I don't want to, because it literally makes me want to die every time I take it. And mine was daily, not weekly, which I don't know what that means or why it was like that, but
I guess my experience would be different too, because I'm not taking it just for weight loss. I'm taking it for the insulin resistance or PCOS. So I don't think I definitely won't drop as much weight as these people like Kate McRae, who's on it right now, and she's fucking 90 pounds soaking wet now.
Yeah.
But, like, I won't drop weight like them, but also at the same time, it's like, I'm only paying $20 a month for it because of my insurance, but with the rate people are using it and getting it, it's going to go up. And I'm like, hey, so there's people that need it.
Yeah.
That's tea on that.
Yeah. And it goes for, like, basically all the medications like that, because there's so many. And it's all the ads that have, like, a song that they parody.
Yes. Oh my God.
Whoa, Ozempic.
Yeah, Wegovy has song commercials too, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Wegovy has. I don't know the song for Wegovy, but there's that.
The Ozempic commercials plague my mind at least once a week. If I see it once, it's not leaving, and I know that that's the goal.
Yes. Have you guys seen the Austedo commercials? Always go Austedo.
Why does my grandpa text me right now? He's about to have a heart ablation. Anyway, that was kind of crazy.
What is that?
Okay.
No, I'm not answering that text right now.
Not the time.
This is a health podcast now.
Like, I'm on the clock. We joined in when I was putting, like, mine and Kenzie's stuff down, so we're joining in together. I was like, it's gonna look like a meeting with Emily. Like, this is her meeting with her bosses, and we're like, hey, so is it really working? This was like, we look like we're firing you.
You like, fire me while I'm like recording the podcast that I have to edit.
Like, and also you still have to edit it. Oh, sorry.
They're like, and you still have to do 2 more Zoom meetings so we can get enough content.
Like, and pay for that Zoom Premium too.
Yeah, send the thumbnail to us for approval.
I wonder how much it is. Do we know?
Zoom Premium?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm poor.
I bet it's like Microsoft level expensive, where it's like $50 for Zoom. I'm like, oh god.
Probably. I think it might be like, I don't know if it's yearly or monthly. I'll have to check.
Yeah, I feel like most Zoom Premium, like a company pays for it, and then they have their employees use it type of thing. So it's a
package. Like a school.
Pricing.
Yeah, there's different plan packaging.
Annual
Annual's gotta be up the butt.
The Pro, which is 30 hours per meeting, 100 participants per meeting, is $14 a month.
Oh, okay. It's not terrible.
Slightly less than a Canva Pro membership, and I won't pay that.
So, don't get me started on Canva and Adobe. Do you know how much an Adobe subscription is? I do And to get one for a class I took, it was legit like $100 a month.
The most expensive one is their business one, and it's $18 a month.
Oh, that's
okay.
I'm talking shit for no reason. Okay, guys,
sorry, Zoom. Zoom, do you want to give us a free Zoom Pro membership?
Yeah, because I'm not using Microsoft Teams. I'm not doing that.
Wow.
I had a job interview for that once, and I could not figure out how to use it. I looked like an idiot.
No, this is my home. This is the mothership for me.
Oh, I used it all of high school.
This and Google Meet, which I don't think that's even a thing anymore. That's what my school used for COVID. Yeah.
But yeah, I'll tell my car story really quick just because I think it's really funny. But I recently bought a car. I traded in my car and I bought my first car. So I bought a Chevy and I wanted to go to the dealership to test drive the car. But the dealership that I was getting my car from, that I had already talked to the guy and like worked out a price, was ridiculously far from me. So I was like, I'm going to go to a dealership that's not far away from me and test drive it. And I knew that they were going to try to sell me the car because why wouldn't they? Yeah. Especially if they hear that I'm talking to another dealer. But I went anyways, and I took my best friend with me. And I was like, okay, I want to test drive the Chevy Trax Active because that's the kind of car that I wanted to get. And the guy, his name was Mo at the Chevy dealer. I know you're watching this. You stalked me like crazy after I left your dealer. But I went to the he took us to the cars. Mind you, it was like 90 degrees and sunny outside. And he goes, okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get the keys. He leaves, literally is gone for 10 minutes, comes back with the keys. I'm sweating already.
Yeah.
The car doesn't work. We unlock the car and sit in it. It doesn't turn on. And he goes, you have to put your foot on the brake to start it. And I was like, I know how to start a car. And he's like, I was like, Mo, it's not turning on. I don't know what to tell you. And he goes, oh, the battery's probably dead. You know, when cars sit for a long time, their battery dies. And I was like,
why wasn't this looked at beforehand, dude?
Right. And also, shouldn't all of the cars that are on your lot to be sold work?
Yeah.
Run.
It's like, brand new.
Even in the winter, like us three being from the Midwest, you know, even if you're not driving your car in the winter, you start it for like 10 minutes starting the day.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was like, okay, I'll wait for you to go get the keys to another car in the 90-degree weather in the sun. So he goes back into the dealer, comes back 10 minutes later with another set of keys, and we get in the car, and he sits in the back. My best friend sits in the passenger seat.
Oh, I thought she was there. I was like, why is he sitting in the back?
No, she's there. She's in the passenger seat. And we're driving, and he's directing me, but as he's directing me, he turns me onto a main road, and then he goes, okay, look at this, and press this button. And I was like, I'm driving, Mo.
I know, they do that. It's awful.
And we're sitting
in the parking lot.
I know. I was like, I'm driving, and he goes, can you turn on some music?
Fire. Thanks, Mo.
And I was like, yep, I sure can. So I turn on what comes on the radio but Paula Abdul's greatest hits.
Fire.
So we're listening to Paula Abdul, me and Mo, on the road. And then he's like pointing out restaurants to me on the street. And he's like, look at this. I love this place. Do you like smoothies? I like smoothies. And I was like,
so you buy that car.
Yeah.
We pull back into the parking lot and I turn the car off and he goes, okay, let's go inside and talk pricing. And I was like, I don't want to do that, Mo. I just want to go home. And he goes, well, let me just like write you up. How much are you trading in your car for? And I was trading in my car and with the money that I was trading my car in for and putting on my car, I was paying $19,000. So we go inside and I tell him, I noticed that the car that I test drove had a sunroof. And I was like, I don't want a car with anything extra. Like, I want the base level of whatever car that I get. I don't want to pay that much money. And he goes, oh, all these cars come with a sunroof. All these cars come with a sunroof. And I was like, no, they don't. I was like, the one that I'm buying that I already know now that I'm going to get doesn't have a sunroof. So I play along and I go inside. And he sits us down and he shows me the payment plan. And mind you, this car is like $26,000. And I'm putting down $19,000, which is very fortunately not a lot of money left over.
Yeah.
He told me that I would have to pay almost $400 a month for 84 months.
Wrap it up.
I was like, my car payment now is $204 for 48 months. And I was like, Mo, you must be joking. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, well, let me talk to my dad. And he goes, well, when are you going to get back to me? Like, what can I do to get you to buy this car right now? And I was like, nothing. And I told him from the beginning, like, I'm not buying a car today. And he goes, okay, well, what can I do to get you to buy it? What can I do? And I was like, I need to go home and talk to my dad. Like, I need to talk to him. I have not, like, he has numbers. I have numbers. I need to show him. And he goes, well, when are you going to get back to me? And I was like, probably this weekend. Like, I don't know. And he goes, well, I get really busy. So I hope you can reach me. What did you say?
Oh my God.
Like, shut the fuck up, Mo. Like,
oh yeah, seriously. I was like,
it's
yeah,
all
he goes,
based. They're like sharks.
they're based on commission. And they always have nice cars because they're allowed to like take home the cars from the dealership.
lot. Yeah. My cousin worked for a car dealership for a very long time. And it was so, they're like sharks.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, I need to leave. And he literally like followed me out of the dealer.
Have you guys seen Zookeeper with Kevin James?
Yes.
I think so, but not.
So in the movie,
in
the movie, he's a zookeeper, right? But he's in love with a girl, and she thinks that like him being a zookeeper is kind of like a cringy job. So he quits and he starts working as a car salesman at a dealership. And there's a scene where literally they see a new customer walk in, all the salesmen literally go in on her and they race towards her.
Which is exactly what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
when we got there was like 4 guys out in the parking lot, and they were getting closer and closer. I was like, Bella, I'm gonna kill myself. I can't do this.
But everybody uses Carvana now.
Yeah. Or what's the other one? Carfax.
Yeah, this car is the car I'm gonna drive till I die. I've decided. I don't want to go through that again. But
car buying is so stressful too, because like, if it's a used car, then it's like you have to.
And then they're like, "Oh yeah, it's only $8,000." You're like, "Oh cool." And they're like, "All right, so total is $28,000."
Yeah.
You're like, "Where the fuck did the other $20,000 come from?"
They're like, "Well, $8,000 is the down payment."
Yeah, it's your down payment.
Right.
You actually owe us your right kidney. It's like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, you can only have this car if you can unlock it with your small intestine.
Yeah.
It's like Saw. You have to get the key from behind your skull.
Yeah, seriously.
They're like, also has 200,000 miles on it already. Like, dang.
And it's probably gonna blow up next week because we reset it to where the check engine light's off for now.
Oh, I hate that.
That happened to my car.
Every single car I bought. That has happened.
They always do that shit. Something goes wrong that first week, and you're like,
yeah, it reminds me of Matilda when he like
rewinds
traces the miles back.
Mm-hmm.
Genius.
But yeah, I got my car. I love my new car. I am very fortunate to have been able to afford it since I dropped out of college. My college fund went towards my car. The car that I had, luckily, was in very good condition. I made it like my life's work to take as good of care of it as possible because I didn't want it anymore.
Yeah.
And so it traded in for a good amount of money. But the dealership that I ended up working with was great. But Mo kept texting me. He texted me from his personal phone number. He texted me multiple times. He called me, and then I blocked him, and he started calling me from the dealership. And I was like, Mo, it's over.
It's over.
Mo, we're done.
It's not me. It's you. And I want you to leave me alone.
Don't come to my house.
We're
done. Yeah. Yeah, it was fierce. So, Mo, if you're watching this, and I know you are, I know you want to be a guest on the podcast. And the answer is no.
Yeah, bro.
I ended up getting a Chevy Trax LT. If anybody out there is car hunting, it's a very cheap car, and it's a very nice car, at least in my personal opinion. But yeah, the dealership is a Chevy and Cadillac dealership.
Okay.
So I went over there and I was like, whoa, the stairs are porcelain. I was like, what is going on? I was like, it was crazy. But the car hunt was a success, and I blocked Mo on multiple platforms. But yeah, that's my story about Mo. And that happened weeks ago, but I forgot to tell the story on the last episode. So
yeah.
You know what? Hell yeah.
That's crazy though. He must be desperate to make a sale.
I know. I was like, honestly, also, no wonder. You're not very charismatic. You're kind of freaking weird.
Comes on too strong.
Also, what are you doing in the back seat? Like, can you turn on some music?
I think that's his way of trying to show you the perks of the car, but it's just like the appropriate time.
Right. And like, also, like, I want to listen to Paula Abdul's B-sides. Like,
yeah. He said, "Can you please play this song? Because my mom never let me play music in the car." So.
Yeah. Can you turn it up?
That's crazy. We heard so I am from Chicago, and I took Kenzie to the city today, and I said, we're taking the train because we're getting the real Chicago experience today. So we took the train, and the lady behind us was on a phone call very loudly, and it started off with her going, well, I already paid $3,000. I'm not paying another $3,000. And we're like, what is she talking about? And I'm nosy, so I'm going to eavesdrop.
Yeah.
And she goes, well, it's just teeth. Like, I'm not going to sit there and rip all our teeth out. Like, tell her to eat an apple. Whole apples. She needs to be eating whole apples. Then she goes, ready? Hold on, I'm going to read this for you.
Yeah.
Okay. She goes, eat whole apples. Like, she needs to eat whole apples. God, I love you. I can't wait to be home and see you. I can't wait to hold you. I can't wait to touch you. But also, she needs to eat whole apples. But I love you. And we were like, what the fuck is going on?
That was her husband, right? I would assume.
I hope. And then she's talking to the conductor, and she's
Yeah.
like, guess how old I am? How old do you think I am? And he's like, 43. And she
Well,
goes,
first he was being nice, and he was like 22.
and she goes, you look great. Well, how old are you? How old are your kids? And I was like, what is happening? I want to get off this train.
Like, she did lead in. She goes, sorry, I'm an oversharer.
And I was like,
Like, you don't say.
so that was our odd
Whole
experience of
apples.
today. God, I love you. I can't wait to hold you.
I
What the
I don't
fuck?
understand that either, because like if you cut an apple up, it's still the same experience.
That's the same amount of like it's the same.
Teeth.
I don't know.
We had some interesting things happen to us today.
Yeah.
I took her to a Seven Brew for the first time.
Mhm.
Okay.
She got to go to Seven Brew for the first time. She had her first Chicago hot dog.
It was good.
I love hot dogs.
Hot dog. She had a Chicago style hot dog. What else did you do today for the first time? Rode the train.
Rode the train.
Seven Brew.
Well, this wasn't today, but my first real bar.
Took her first real bar last night. Took her to a Midwestern dive bar.
Yeah, I've only ever been to like restaurants that also happen to have a bar, so it's not the same thing.
Said, this is where I grew up. This is where Lollapalooza is going to be in approximately 6 days.
God.
And everything was closed off. So I was like, you ain't going to see the Bean today, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Because it's all closed off for Lollapalooza.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good though. Touch stingrays.
Yes, we did.
Something I can share for the pod that I just thought of. I was in Nashville 2 weeks ago. That was fun. I saw Emma Chamberlain in the streets.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh, I remember you sent that to the Discord.
Oh, you did. It was the Discord. Yes, yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, she was sitting across from me at a coffee shop, and I was like,
See, I'm mean. I'd be like, oh, you're not drinking Chamberlain coffee?
no, because like her and I would be
Taunting Emma Chamberlain in public is crazy.
Okay, I want to share this, but like we can. Actually, I don't care. We were sitting there, and I'm a role model fan. Okay, love him, right? So obviously, Emma Chamberlain, right? And she also kind of irritates me. I'm sorry. I know it's not feminist of me to say that. She irritates me. Whatever. And we were
Some
sitting.
people are irritating.
Thank
Irritation is
you.
not gender exclusive.
Oh, like if you're annoying, I'm gonna call you annoying. So we were sitting there, and I look up, and I'm with my best friend's little sister. I took her out for coffee, and we're sitting there, and I go, God, it looks like Emma Chamberlain, because the girl kind of looks like a bug a little bit. And I was like, God, she kind of looks like Emma Chamberlain. And my friend's little sister goes, that is Emma Chamberlain. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing in here? Like, what are we doing?
Doesn't she live in LA? I
Yeah,
assume.
yeah.
He grew up there. I don't know about.
Fuck if I know. I know why she's in Nashville, but I can't be like, it's not public information. But I was like, oh, and so I was like, oh, we probably shouldn't say anything. And then she knew that we knew who she was because she could see us glancing at her, which I was glancing around the whole room. And she wasn't very friendly to anybody there, and they paid and left.
Was she with
So,
anybody?
yeah.
Oh.
Could you imagine if she like didn't pay?
She leaves the coffee shop.
Does like a dime.
You watched Emma Chamberlain Dine and Dash.
I'd be like this. I'd go, and then my best friend's little sister, she's so goddamn funny. She's doing Francis, and she's singing Role Model at the table. I was like, shut your mouth. Like,
That's funny.
shut the fuck up. And she was like, no, it's funny. And I was like, yeah. So I did see Emma Chamberlain. But also, Taylor and Travis got married.
Good segue.
Yeah. They boy
Well, I
did-
was there.
and you
Oh,
know what? They were
went.
so quiet about it we never would have known.
I
We
Like-
never would have known.
yeah. I have very controversial opinions about this wedding, so I'd like somebody else to go first.
I feel
I'm
like
gonna
all of
get
us
heated.
are on the same page. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll be blunt. Number one. Fuck you for inviting that guy that works for ICE. like, what are we doing here? So
Right.
so much for Taylor Swift being an activist for our time and whatever.
And this is actually something that I've wanted to talk about for a long time, but I've been waiting for a reason so people don't call me like they're not like, oh, she's dragging it on, she's like bringing it up and it's not relevant. The like performative activism of Taylor Swift in the most genuine sense. I've never seen it more prevalent than her career.
Yeah.
And especially right now, because I remember there were times when Taylor Swift would speak out constantly about, you know, being anti, you know who, I don't want to get censored by anybody, but being anti administration and the current people surrounding the administration. And in the last couple years, conveniently, after she started dating Travis,
a man,
like a man too, like,
yeah,
the activism dwindled. And I'm not gonna say that I don't know enough about Travis Kelce to put a label on him politically.
Mm-hmm.
I know that his brother and his brother's wife are anti the administration.
I was gonna say, I was like, they're good people.
Yeah, I love Jason Kelce.
I love Jason and Kylie. They're great.
So it's like so weird to
I do follow them on everything.
Yeah,
and I hope that he aligns with their beliefs. However, I also I understand how you think about like a family wedding and how a lot of the people at a family wedding aren't going to agree politically, but you had to invite them because they're family. That man is not your family. You did not have to invite him. And I think that speaks a lot, because she also won't speak out if they use her music in propaganda, which I think literally everybody else has. Everyone that she's worked closely with, people to the same caliber of her fame.
I saw a post this morning or last night, and it was like artists whose music has been used for this stuff and whether or not they spoke out and what they said. And it was literally like Sabrina Carpenter spoke out, Olivia Rodrigo, this, that, and the other. And like the only people who didn't speak out was Taylor Swift and then Nicki Minaj. And it said Nicki Minaj reposted.
Yes, I saw the same post.
Well, my true American diva, Jack White, spoke out. So.
Yeah, Jack White sent him a cease and desist.
I love Jack.
Yeah. Legend. Local legend.
Here's my thing. And this is me coming from somebody who likes Taylor Swift. I don't love Taylor Swift. I like her.
Tolerant.
Yeah, tolerate it.
Yeah, a Taylor Swift tolerator.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. And I don't want to be like weird and sappy and like, you know, whatever.
No, go for it.
You have
started this off with the poop lettuce. Like,
fire. You have so many little girls that look up to you.
Yeah.
That want to be you. And you have been such a good role model. I don't think you're being a horrible role model now.
Yeah, it's
you're not being like
neutrality. That's what her stance is.
It's more of a bad role model to the people that can understand the like subtlety within her music and her.
It's almost like the quieter you are, to me, the more guilty you are.
Yeah.
Yes.
And with her, it's like you have so many little girls that look up to you. Maybe little girls, little boys, whatever. But we know what I mean. That look up to you, and adults too, because I mean, all of us three are the same age.
Yep.
We were little.
Yeah, there was an essay contest after Shake It Off came out. I can't believe I'm publicly saying this. So, I was in 4th grade when this contest was going on.
And that was like not her first album either. So.
Yeah. And I loved Taylor Swift up until probably around this time, I would say. Like, when her music kind of shifted a bit. And it was like basically it was like you write an essay about bullying and how you like shake off the bullies. Like the winner got like a trip and like got to see her concert. I entered the contest. I didn't win.
Imagine if you did.
If I won, I would never shut up about it, even though I don't really care for that kind of music.
Well, it'd be funny if you were doing like a commentary on like your negative thoughts about their wedding, and the Swifties have to hear that you won that contest.
You're like, fuck her, fuck this, but I did win that contest.
Yeah.
Here's a picture of me and her.
That's another thing that I really dislike about her brand now is the brand started when she was doing. I was a fan until after 1989. I loved 1989.
I was gonna say, or it was Blank Space, that era. That was like the last era where I was like, I really like this.
And then there was a weird like I
will say Folklore and Evermore were really good.
I didn't listen to this.
I did.
I thought they were okay. I just was so tuned out.
Yeah.
And I think if anyone else had wrote those albums, I would have been like, oh, this is good, but it felt so inauthentic.
Yeah.
But Lover, I think, is one of the worst albums of all time.
Horrid.
I would happily say that.
Showgirl.
Life of a Showgirl, terrible. The Tortured Poets Department, crazy name, crazy lyrics.
Out like a biblical proportions crash out when she called herself a tortured poet.
You know what? Let me just say something real quick here.
Also,
what are you doing saying that after you collabed with Brendan Urie willingly?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, like what? Me?
Oh my god. I know rules and
we're gonna get copywritten immediately.
You know what? At this point, I don't even care. So here's my thing. Like I said, also I thought my stuff was plugged in that whole time. The power strip was not on. So you have so many people that look up to you, children and adults alike, and you used to be such a spokesperson. Like I remember when she spoke out against Redacted, and that was rare for a woman at the time, years ago, to be like, I don't care that you don't like my music anymore. Like, I'm not voting for you, and I stand for my thing. Because then there's videos of her, like, crying and being like, I don't care. I stand up for what I believe in. Mm-hmm. And then now you're like, what are we on?
Right.
Like, who are you? It's just like, I don't know. It kind of sucks because even though I'm not a fan of hers, I'm like, come on, girl.
Yeah.
I would have liked to go down with just being, like, neutral with Taylor Swift, but I used to just be like I don't really like her. I listen to some of her music still, but I don't really like her. Yeah. And now I'm like, I really can't align myself with that.
My thought on their wedding, because now I'm thinking about it, there's only been select few images like released. I'm nosy. I want to know what you looked like. I want to know who was there, okay? The couple pictures have been posted of Madison Square Garden. You made it look like an outdoor backyard garden.
Wait, you see a picture?
Yeah, there was like one picture
later. I haven't seen any.
There's been like one picture of like the inside. That's it.
Oh yeah.
It looks like it's taken on 3DS XL. But it's like you made it look like an outdoor castle garden. Hey, it's almost like you can afford to do this anywhere in the world, and everybody who would can afford to go anywhere in the world for this. Why didn't you do it somewhere like that? Because to me, you having an A-list celebrity wedding at a concert venue, granted, here's my also thought that I need to get out before I forget about it because I have ADHD. I understand wanting to do it in this venue because you are Taylor Swift and you need the security. Mm-hmm. It's an easy way to secure a premise. Like, nobody's getting in that's not supposed to be in. That I understood. But it was so tacky to me.
Yeah.
Like,
but it's also like you want all the security, but you are putting it on billboards.
Yeah. Billboards!
And your fans your fans immediately know that you're getting married and are gathering outside the venue. And like, I think to me, like, yes, the security is good, but they also took hundreds of. Sorry, I don't know why it did that.
Guys, I know that it cut us off, but there is a moment in the podcast where we're going to see that I did pop my squishy butter in the middle of this. And there's like, it's all over my fingers. And I looked at Kenzie, I go, there's a cream hole now. And she thought it was really good. I thought it was funny.
Aw, man.
See me, like, Kenzie and you were talking about something really serious, and I go, and I look up and I'm like,
not the butter.
Do you think Taylor Swift tried to silence us? Do you think that's what that was?
Oh my god, yeah. She said, they're talking about me. She emailed Zoom. They said, at the meeting.
Enough to kill a man.
Bro.
Wow. I think that taking NYPD police officers and literally putting 4 rows of them outside. I've seen less security at the Pentagon.
We should ask my dad and be like, hey, as an officer, would you have worked Taylor Swift's wedding?
Yeah. Like, that's crazy to me. They had to have been offered, like, a stipend or something.
And I'm sure they all signed NDAs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All the guests signed NDAs.
And also, like, I don't know. I feel like if you wanted security, you could have had a destination wedding.
Exactly.
Anywhere you wanted and just not posted about it. If you don't post about it, for years, we didn't hear, like, anything about her personal life. You could do that again. I think that a lot of, to me, what Tortured Poets Department and Life of a Showgirl said about her to me was that she is terrified of losing the spotlight to up-and-coming pop artists, and she is clinging to what she has.
Yeah.
By putting down women in the process. Like, a lot of her past couple albums has been severely putting down women.
Yeah. And even like the material aside, the timing of releases or announcements is like, maybe it's a coincidence.
I really want that video of Addie to play during this, but I can't.
But like, who was it? Chapel Roan. It was some like other pop girl. She was like releasing something, and then it's like Taylor Swift released the same day, so therefore it's not like be performed as well.
And I think it's almost just like
yes.
It did. My dad said if the pay was right, yes.
Okay.
I
honestly, I probably would have worked it.
No, I know. I was like, I hate this and what this stands for, but also I want to see what it looks like in there.
Yeah, and like I know it paid.
Yeah.
I need the money. Now I got a car payment. Like
literally.
Yeah, I'll take it.
My big thing too is this isn't about Taylor Swift, it's about her fan base, like defending the whole thing. But her fans always like go ham at people. Specifically, they went ham at Jeff Bezos, which I do not like Jeff Bezos. This is not what I'm saying. But they were really mad because he kind of like rented out, or however this works, an island when he got married to whoever he's married to now. And then they're not mad that she shut down major parts of one of the biggest cities in the world.
People lost power. Small businesses didn't have power. So
and it messed
up.
On
the 4th of July.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The America.
Is it the biggest city in the U.S.? I feel like one of the most
populated cities.
One of the most populated cities in the United States. On the busiest weekend.
And the Statue of Liberty's there. Yeah. On 4th of July.
Yeah, like...
And also, like, I stayed in New York City, and I stayed across the street from Madison Square Garden when I went, and I stayed in the New Yorker, and it's, like, one of the most notorious hotels in New York. Everybody that goes there, if they're going, you know, with the intent to see the city, stays at the New Yorker. And it's, like, can you imagine if you had booked your trip? You know, you have to book it, like, a year in advance.
Yeah.
You book your trip a year in advance only to find out that every street around you is going to be completely shut off to cars. So now you're going to have to walk a block to get to
a walk on foot because it's all blocked off.
Yeah, like how are you supposed to leave?
I would literally never listen to her again.
I'd ask the cop, like, if I can't get through, you give me a ride.
And let it be known, this is not us hating on women. This is not us hating Taylor Swift because she's a woman. There's no hate here, but it's a valid call out to make in the current political climate that we are in.
Yeah.
Please get your heads out of the gutter. We are begging you.
We're getting canceled, but it's fine.
Yeah. Hey, she loves her friends canceled.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Also, just on the topic of Travis Kelce.
Yikes. Crazy way to start a sentence.
I said I love Jason Kelce. Travis Kelce, I don't know how they're related sometimes. Because have you seen Travis Kelce's old tweets?
Yes.
Yes, here.
Like his spelling, I'm like, how are you married to someone who's calling herself a poet? And I remember there's one
favorite gym teacher and English
teacher. I hate people who say that. It's not a tweet, but it's a meme that makes me crack up all the time. It's Travis Kelce. He's not talking about a political thing he cares about. He's talking about how he really cares about how Six Flags is going belly up financially. And he really he really wants to make a change, and then someone retweets it. They go, "Yeah, this seems like something he'd care about."
Yeah, me too. Though
I've never been to a Six Flags. We have around here.
We have one like an hour from here.
I don't like roller coasters.
Neither do I.
Yeah, I'm very queasy, dude. I went to Michigan. Have you been to Michigan's Adventure?
Yes.
I went there in like May because my mom had a field trip there. And I was like, well, I can do some rides, like not roller coasters. We'll do some rides. We did a Snoopy ride that I think was for children. Oh, I rode a train though, made for children. Again.
Yeah, I went to Cedar Point one time for high school. I rode one roller coaster and immediately was like, I can't ever do that again because I get really bad motion sickness.
I get motion sickness, but I'm fine on roller coasters, which is weird. I have not been to Cedar Lake. Oh my God, that's near my house. Hello. Cedar Point in probably 12 years. My parents did tell me they were getting divorced at Cedar Point.
And maybe that's why we haven't gone back.
That's probably why we haven't gone back. But also,
all roller coasters there? Well, like
there's a water park. I don't like water slides though. Because I can't swim.
Oh.
I mean, I can, but not well. Like I can't.
Yeah, me too.
Like I'm going down for the count for sure.
See, I love water slides, and water slides don't make me motion sick. Yeah, I'm a big water sports girl. Anything involving water. I love a wave pool. The Cedar Point wave pool is actually deadly though.
Oh, yeah, I remember it. It took me a scar.
That thing is crazy.
I also have scars on my legs from have you guys ever been to Wisconsin Dells? Or
No, but
Midwesterners,
I've heard lore. My legs are all scars. Sorry.
Oh, scars from it. They have a wave pool in Wisconsin Dells at this one Mount Olympus. It's really run down and jank now, but it was called Poseidon's Fury. And the ground was like gravelly sand, but it was that concrete type that makes it feel like it looks like sand, but it's gritty. And it literally, I was bleeding all over. And I was like, Mom. And she was
How is that like allowed? I feel like that'd be an insurance thing.
It was Wisconsin Dells. It was kind of down anyway.
Wisconsin.
They'll let you do just about anything inside of a water park, I've realized.
Wisconsin, same state that lets minors into bars.
Yeah, when I went to go see Feathers in Wisconsin, when I worked with them for a couple shows when my dog died at the show, they were like, come with us into this venue. And I was like, I can't. I'm 19. And they're like, you can drink in Wisconsin if we say that we're buying you the drink.
Yeah.
I was like, you're lying. And then they bought my drink. And they were like, oh, are you guys like spouses? Because you can do that.
Yeah.
And they were like, yes. And I was like,
they asked
like, why am I drinking tequila?
Yeah, when I went to Wisconsin to see Greta, we went to the hotel bar, and they were like, yeah, you can drink. You can drink if you're 16 as long as you're accompanied by an adult.
Yeah, that's crazy to me.
Yep.
Yeah, I was like...
Yeah, I hear that, and then I'm like, you see the, like, alcoholism rates in Wisconsin, and you're like, this is why.
Yeah.
This is why.
This is why. I need to make a formal announcement that today is Robin Williams' 75th birthday.
You told me that
we were
earlier.
literally in Chicago, and I was like, dude, we didn't even go see his mural today.
There's a mural. Shit. I love Robin Williams. Have I told it on the pod? The first tattoo I ever wanted, like, this was when I was like 14, so like there was buffer time. Thank God. I wanted a Robin Williams tattoo just like of his face.
Okay.
Thank God I didn't get
Here's
that.
the thing, though. Even though I was like, oh, I'm going to wait to get tattoos, and this is kind of, we were just talking about this today at the aquarium. I have 5.
Which one's your first one?
My Harry Styles tattoo.
Oh, okay.
It says, we'll be all right, Harry Styles handwriting. I regret 2 of them.
You regret tattoos already?
Well, not that I regret them, but I want them covered up.
Yeah, okay.
Because I don't like the way they look, and I didn't like the placement of one of mine. I was kind of pressured into getting it in that spot, even though I wanted somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy was like, that's not going to be professional when you want to work a big girl job. And I was like,
oh,
you're a tattoo artist, and I'm paying you $10 in cash to do this. So really, what's the problem here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And then the other one, I regret getting it. It's not that I regret getting it, I guess, because it does mean something.
It's just like not your favorite.
But no, I'm like,
questionable. Okay. That's fair. I regret my stick and pokes, but I feel like that's kind of common.
Yeah.
Tattoos?
No.
Sure. Really? Okay.
I'm supposed to get... The only reason I don't is just because I keep putting off spending the money. Truly. But I just went to see Moravian on, like, last Friday, and I asked Kobe if he would write me a tattoo in their one of their lyrics, because I love their lyrics are so good.
That's my tattoo I regret. It's the one in art store for me.
That's really funny. But though it may be basic, me and my long-term best friend, she just moved to Portland, Oregon. And before she left, we were supposed to get a tattoo. I was going to get the sun and she was going to get the moon, because that's just been our thing the whole time we've been with each other. Albeit basic, it was our thing, and it meant a lot to us. And so we were going to get it, but the tattoo artist wasn't available until July, so we're going to get it when she comes back. But I asked him, I was like, can you write me a tattoo of one of your lyrics? Because I really want to get it tattooed. And I was like, you can decide whichever one you want. And he thought about it for so long, and he was like, I can't make that decision. He was like, can you give me 2 of your favorite songs?
Yeah.
And so I told him The Rain and Tell Me Why. And he wrote me the lyric, come back to me, said the sun to the moon. And I was like, wow, that's...
Yeah, I saw you post a picture of that, I think. On the
I posted it today. Yeah. But he wrote, come back to me, said the sun to the moon.
Yeah, what did Jake write you?
Must I Go Bound.
Okay.
Freaking don't like that song, by the way.
All right.
Yeah, I have it on my wall. I probably won't get it tattooed.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you some experience.
I really liked the experience of meeting him, and I appreciate I know that he was rushing because it was at the record store meet and greet.
Oh yeah.
And I asked him if he could write me a tattoo, and the guy at the record store said he can't do that. He was like, don't do that. We don't have time. And he wrote it anyway, so I appreciate it. But He wrote a little X after it, and I was like, I might get the X tattooed because him as an artist does mean a lot to me, and I would love to get a tattoo in his honor. But yeah, the sun tattoo and then the come back to me said the sun to the moon. I think I'm gonna put those together. So
Nice.
yeah, but I will have a tattoo by the end of summer. This is me holding myself accountable. So
I was gonna tell you, do you like being outside? You like swimming and stuff?
I was gonna say
wait till the fall.
I was gonna say wait till the fall
because you can't have it in the sun. You can't. Swim.
I know. Well, I actually hate being outside. So
okay, well, just don't get it. Like, don't swim or anything for weeks after because you're gonna get a staph infection.
Yeah. Well, I was a competitive swimmer, and I think it damaged me forever because I now can't put my head underwater anymore.
Oof.
Or I get water stuck in my ears, and I have to go get them medically flushed. So swimming is not a big thing for me. I'm going on a vacation to the lake in like a week or so, and then afterwards it's fair game because I'm not going swimming again. So I'm definitely going to wait a little bit longer. I'll probably get it like late August, but I will have one by the end of the warm months. Like, so help me God. I'm like the type of person that like I make impulse decisions and I get like that, but I think that's why I haven't gotten a tattoo yet is because I'm very self-aware of that. But I think if he had truly written anything else other than like the most perfect lyric ever for me and my long-term best friend, like I would have chosen that lyric.
It's also like it could be anything. It could mean anything.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And I just love it. And the bridge of that song is truly fantastic. Like one of the best bridges of a song that I've heard like modern releases in a long time. Like it's very, very well written. And I wouldn't have even like, this is why I need artists to write them for me because I wouldn't have even thought to get that one tattooed. Like I literally it would have been like my ass in the chair being like, can you tattoo I hate the rain on my arm?
I wanted Danny Wagner to write Who Will Bring the Rain for me as a tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd never met him. And then when I did meet him, it was in a setting that we had mutual friends and we were at a party.
And I don't think I regret any of my tattoos. I'm not the biggest fan of this one. Shout out Houndmouth. I'm seeing them next week. It's a cowboy hat and it says Darlin' in like a rope font.
I thought it was cute.
I like it. I think it's cute and I like it. It's not my favorite song of theirs.
Right.
And I have found that it's people's reactions. They assume I'm like a diehard country fan.
Yeah. That's why I'm always like worried too. It's like I want to get one that is meaningful to me, but is also people won't see it and misinterpret it. So like if it's gonna be a lyric, it's gonna be a lyric that either is unequivocally important to me or that people can't misinterpret as something else.
Yeah, which my Harry lyric one is really
I like that
good.
one.
My Harry one?
Yeah, I thought you were saying you didn't like it.
No, I love my Harry one. It says we'll be all right. It's in his handwriting.
I love Fine Line.
Beautiful album. I think it's perfect. It looks like this.
What's your guys' favorite Harry album?
His first one.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
His first one.
I think
the energy of that fucking album is unmatched. I actually am very passionate about that. Like,
him too.
I almost wrote a Substack article talking about how like he should have just leaned into that like indie rock type thing.
Yeah,
I did love Fine Line though.
Fine Line.
The lack of him never releasing Anna or Medicine is actually disgusting behavior.
You know how on Spotify you can upload like
podcasts,
your own like audio files? I had that with Medicine.
Well, a band from New Jersey just uploaded a cover of Medicine, like full production. So I'm just listening to it on repeat. It's actually really fucking good.
I know, like Complicated Freak and Baby Honey, and I was like, Harry, we're good.
Were you guys both in the Harry fandom?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I wasn't, so I don't know. I only know.
I wrote fan fiction, and I'll say it.
You wrote?
Yeah, I wrote.
Fire.
I've read.
Okay, we can share this. And we were on the train, and I was like, "What the fuck are we going to talk about?" I was like freaking myself out about it, and I can talk about the Steve Harrington fan fiction I read yesterday. I was like, "What the fuck else can we talk about?"
I also am a closeted, very successful Harry Potter fan fiction author.
Okay, you know what? I have a story about that. It's not Harry Potter. It's no longer public because like I get secondhand embarrassment.
Mine's privated too.
In like 9th or 10th grade, I wrote a fan fiction about Tom Holland's Peter Parker or Spider-Man.
Wait, that's crazy.
That's how many views or reads, whatever it got.
How many?
Like 50,000.
Wow.
I could have made money off of it.
I know.
Oh my god.
when because you know how some people blow up on like Tumblr or Wattpad, then they become like full authors.
Look
Like,
at Anna
Yeah.
Todd.
like Anna Todd, I was gonna say Natasha Preston. She's one of my favorite authors. I was like, maybe I could have done something with that, but that's embarrassing.
Didn't Twilight start off as a fan fiction?
It was 50 Shades of Grey started out as a Twilight
Fan fiction.
Yes. Yeah.
Probably with My Chemical Romance as well. Like there's a pipeline. There.
I think maybe Edward was based around.
No,
This
there's
is
a
crazy.
pipeline. Hold on, keep going about whatever we're talking about.
Do you guys know the very successful Harry Styles fanfiction Cherry?
Yes.
Me and that girl have been mutuals since she first started writing it.
Girl that wrote Duplicity followed me.
Yes.
Back in the day, and I was like,
oh my god. I feel like I'm like the like.
oh my god, do y'all? No, I don't want to talk about it.
No.
I still
This is so
read
freeing.
fanfiction.
This is so freeing. Guys, there's only 3 of us on the pod. No, yeah, I'm very proud of my Harry Potter fanfiction. I would happily turn it into a book.
Do it, and then you should credit us as being your people that are like inspired you along the way.
That inspired it.
I've written some fan fictions where I'm like, maybe this plot could cook with original
Yeah,
characters.
there's been some good ones.
Yes.
My Chemical Romance's music heavily influenced author Stephanie Meyer to write music. However, she turned into writing stories, which became Twilight, which resulted years later becoming a Twilight fan fiction titled Master of the Universe, which eventually got reworked and published as 50 Shades of Grey. So if My Chemical Romance simply did not make music to inspire Stephanie Meyer, we would not have 50 Shades of Grey or
Oh, it
Edward
goes
Cullen.
further than that, actually. Okay. I just mansplained you. So 9/11, right?
Yeah, and then 9/11 wouldn't have caused My Chemical Romance to make music. correct?
9/11 led to the fall of Ellen DeGeneres. So it goes 9/11 inspired Gerard Way to write, was it the Black Parade, or is it
Yes.
just to make music?
Yes.
And then obviously that inspired Twilight and then 50 Shades of Grey. And then Dakota Johnson
Yes.
from 50 Shades of Grey, during the press tour, she went on the Ellen show, totally embarrassed Ellen because
It
Ellen
was
was
so good.
lying and she called her out for it. And then Ellen got canceled, like the show, about
So
like a
all
year
because
later.
never forget.
Yeah, and we haven't forgotten.
9/11 gave us Edward Cullen, if you think about it. No shit.
Guys, what are we talking about?
I know, but that's the title of the podcast.
I love
9/11 gave us Edward Cullen.
That's so funny.
Wow.
The 9/11 to canceling Ellen pipeline was
That's so crazy.
Okay.
that's proof that the butterfly effect is real.
Yeah.
We went back in
Hey,
time.
if I would have not written fan fiction, I would have never worked for the magazine.
Yeah,
We wouldn't be here.
Real as hell.
I took a creative writing class in high school, and I think that's why I decided to pursue this, because I was going to be a pre-med student.
I thought you were gonna say a priest.
Oh no! Oh, absolutely. No, I was.
Because I was actually gonna be a priest.
I was like,
I just dedicate my life to like what's it
The
called?
Lord.
Nun. Yeah, the Lord.
we saw nuns.
We saw nuns today. I thought they were Amish at first, and I was like, wait, they wouldn't be here.
A nun came into my work the other day, but like not to be like to do nun activities, but like just because she was a nun and she was visiting like a
Yeah.
person that lived at my work. And I was like, I've never seen a nun just like out and about.
No,
They do go out and
yeah.
about. I've seen them many a time.
I guess I forgot that they have to wear that attire everywhere.
The garb.
Yeah. At least while they're like
Kinda
around other
crazy.
people.
Yeah.
You know what we can talk about if we haven't already? Obsession, because I finally have seen it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about it. It's officially the highest grossing box office movie now
Yep. I
of the
saw that.
21st century.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good.
Cock.
Oh my god, the soundtrack,
I want a vinyl.
beautiful. Yeah, me too. It's so like do you see now why I chose some of the songs that I did in the last episode for the horror movie songs? Cuz I had Obsession on the brain. But
I told Kenzie after, I was like, I'm never going to not think about this movie.
Yeah.
yeah, it really truly will stick with me forever. And the cast is so important to me. I actually love them so much.
The fucking casting is crazy because I made Braxton watch it the other day. I was like, you need to watch Obsession. Use my Peacock. And she's like, I have Peacock. I'll watch it. And she goes, Kylie, you're missing an important factor right now. You know the guy that wrote Obsession used to make skit comedy?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The fucking video of him where he's like, I don't want to come. He's like, Uncle Jerry's in the car. He's coming too.
Yes.
Quote that every single day. And we've quoted it for like 4 fucking years. And she was like, Kylie, do you know what that is? I was like, no. And she's like, Kylie, look at that guy. And she goes, I don't want to come. And I was like, shut the front door. Oh my God. And that was like really shocking to me.
That's so funny.
I knew who Cooper Tomlinson, is that what his name is?
Yeah, I knew him. I didn't necessarily recognize Curry.
Yeah.
Guys, that movie was just crazy.
It was great.
I'm just
Have you guys seen all those interviews of Michael Johnson talking about his milk?
What?
Milk.
He makes milk. He makes milk. Everywhere that he goes, everyone's asking him, what's your current obsession? Because that's the movie title. And he's like, I actually make milk.
Is it like oat milk or like
oat milk, almond milk, cashew milk, you name it, he's milking it.
He's milking dudes.
He's funny because like I love it because I'm like, this is a thing where like at first I'm like, I hate him because he played Bear.
Guys,
no, he's such a sweet little guy.
He's very charming. Yeah, he was on Teen Wolf apparently.
And you know what? Oh my god, I just keep thinking about it. There's so many things that I want to
I know. I'm like, I don't know where to begin with this conversation.
The Uncanny Valley makeup.
It scared the shit out of my brother. So I took my brother to the movie and his friend because I was like, I need somebody to go with because I don't want to go alone.
Yeah.
But also,
good choice.
Like, it didn't scare me, but I was like, my little brother wants to see it, so I'm going to take him and his friend. So we all went together, and when that's her in the corner, I looked over and him and his friend were both like frightened, and I was like, oh, this is good shit.
Yeah.
It did leave me on like the edge of my seat.
Yeah. There was just so many genius like subtleties in the like production of the film I thought were really interesting.
So many new vocal stems from that movie.
Yes. Yeah.
We're in the restaurant, I say that all the time now.
Yeah.
Nice dinner.
No.
And
also she's like, I like watching you sleep.
Yes. Yes.
I laughed out loud in theater.
Have you guys seen her TikTok videos?
Yes.
She's so funny.
Yeah.
I saw.
Yeah. The whole cast is very like.
Yeah.
The whole cast has a lot of charisma.
She deserves all the flowers. I think that she will be. I don't want to be that person, like the next one. I think she'll be the next Scream Queen, like Jenna Ortega. I think she'll be our next.
Yeah, absolutely.
One.
She deserves it.
The way she can change her face that quickly is insane to me.
Yeah.
She's so good.
Dude, and they said in an interview with Curry, he was talking about like the faces she does. She saved that for when they were actually doing the scenes. She never did it in a rehearsal or like the like, retapes.
The pee scene was crazy too.
Yeah.
When that happened, I literally out loud was like, "What the fuck?" And
Jimmy didn't understand. My brother's name is Jimmy.
He didn't understand.
He didn't.
I think we talked about that in the last episode. How your brother's name is Jimmy.
He was like, "Why'd she shit herself?" And I was like, "Because like she's like putting her own needs on the back burner, so she's not gonna move until he's back." And he was like, he's a dude.
I brought it up in our group
It's
chat.
almost like that's the whole point, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Jimmy. Everybody can see it. No, nobody can see our group chat but us, obviously. So, she shakes her head every time she tells him, "I'm sorry" or "I love you."
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that she is like a slave to her own body, like she's just watching everything happen.
Yeah.
What do you guys think her ending is?
I really, my thing is when I left that movie, my first thought wasn't like, oh, scary or even disturbing. I was like, I'm worried for what's happening to Nikki. Like,
honestly, I think the only way out of that is having to kill yourself. Like there's no way of it for her. She's scarred for life for 1 and 2.
She's not waiting it out in prison either. Like
watching it in the theater for me, I think made it better.
Agreed.
I also just love the theater.
To die for the theater.
Love it. So it was fun watching it with a group of people because we're all laughing and like everybody's making like little comments and jokes. Something that did upset me, and I did repost a TikTok about it. The sex scene was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It was meant to be. But something that upset me was that people in my theater were laughing during it.
Yes, mine too. I will say, Obsession, the theater that I was in, I've never had worse theater etiquette than.
Oh my god, everybody talking so loud.
Yeah, speaking at full volume to each other. And there was this guy next to me.
I'm like, stop talking.
Yeah, I have allergies, and I understand sometimes you gotta like sniffle on occasion. This guy next to me was literally like every 10 seconds, like so loud. I was like, are you gonna throw up next to me?
The girl next to me was so scared that she kept like almost screaming. Like, I'm like, oh my god, girl, it's not that bad.
No, yeah, I was definitely. I feel like the whole movie made me speechless the whole time.
I was
well, no.
Yeah, like I couldn't talk. I couldn't form.
I did grab my brother at one point. I like grabbed his arm.
My brother.
That backwards walk.
That scared my brother, and he doesn't get scared, like I said.
Yeah, that freaked Jack out too.
Yeah.
Because it's uncanny. It's not human. It's human-like, but it's
Do you
not
guys
close
think
enough.
that, and this is my last thing, I think, who the fuck knows, that when he calls the One Wish Willow number, do you think that was the real Nikki screaming into the phone?
Yeah.
Because I think it is.
Yeah.
Like,
You know that's Curry Barker, like the
Yes.
operator?
Yes.
I picked it up.
What do you want, dude?
I was like, and his dad's like the trivia guy.
Yeah.
So good.
Low key, I would love to work at that place, the music store.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know why they're complaining.
I know. And imagine being that guy. His whole staff gone and dead in one day.
And his daughter.
Yo,
We have 5 minutes
that
left, give or
too.
take.
This is my last thing I have to talk about. Have you guys listened to Fire from the Hip yet?
she hasn't. I thought it's been Wolfhard album.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I have it in full, but like enough to get a gist.
What were your thoughts?
favorite songs?
I
loved it.
I've loved what I've heard.
I have too. I listened to the whole thing because I wanted to write a Substack for it. So I listened to it all the way home from work one day, and I actually liked it way more than I thought I was gonna. It's very, well, a lot of the songs, not all of the songs, are very Calpurnia to me, and I miss them dearly. I miss them dearly.
I have their cover of Say It Ain't So in my library still, and some parts of it are kind of like cringy because it's like prepubescent Finn Wolfhard or like mid-puberty. So some of the vocals are like not as strong as they would be now, but it's still like so good.
I do like him. I like his music style. It's very, to me, like the 2020 music of like Dayglow and all of us that stuck at home listening to that kind of music where you're like, oh, everything makes you feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I tried getting tickets to go see him for me and my brother this week because he is in Chicago.
For years.
Me too, but it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But it is a Lollapalooza after show. The tickets are $118 a piece. They said, "Love you, Jack. We're not doing it."
Yeah.
Have you listened to the Aubreys, his other project?
No, I have not.
They're pretty good. It's him, and then I'm blanking on his name, but he was the drummer for Calpurnia. He was a member of Calpurnia.
Okay.
But they had it was a very brief project. I think they only put out like 2 EPs maybe.
Okay. I'll have to check them out.
And then Finn went solo. Happy Birthday is the other album Finn has out. It's one of the best albums that I've heard.
I could have seen Finn live recently because he played with Post Animal, and I could have seen him, but I didn't go, and I ended up going to stupid dumb Boston instead. Just kidding.
All the Boston long.
It's just Braxton. No, I really do like his music. I do like that vibe of his music where it's almost folky, but it's not really.
Yeah.
And it kind of just is like good music where you're like, oh, I could put this on and like clean my house.
Yeah, also, folky with a little bit of a harder like edge to it.
I know Finn is literally older than us, but also like he has a very like youthful vibe to his music. Like I feel like it's like a teenager writing it, but in a good way. Not
it feels like your musical aunt is playing this while you're like in the backyard playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Early access, but they didn't give it to me.
Of course.
Not salty or anything.
Right. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the Love Street podcast. Hopefully next episode we'll have the whole pod crew back together, but yet to be determined. But as usual, all of our social medias will be linked in the description. And yeah, check out our other episodes if you haven't because they're freaking awesome. And Kenzie, take it away with the plugs.
Okay. Most of these do not have dates, but like we have time. They'll probably be out by the time the episode's out. Number 1, we have an interview with Mike Barlow. He's a singer-songwriter he's based in Nashville, but I think he's from New York. Then TBD, we have a Motley Crue chart review. And then we also have a post-sex nachos review, right? Correct? Yeah.
Me as well.
Yeah. And then we also, this is something kind of new. We have a gallery coming out from a anti-ICE protest that was
right here in Chicago.
Oh, that's actually really exciting.
Yeah. So yeah.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye.